A few plays make a big difference in the NFL.
We had a lot of plays where we kind of hurt ourselves that it was hard to bounce back from, and that's the part that we got to do better at.
There's plenty to like with this Jags football team.
Back in the end zone, caught for the touchdown. Inside the 5, into the end zone, touchdown. Are you kidding me?
But big mistakes have the Jaguars stuck in a 3-game losing streak.
Losses will tell you a lot about yourself. Are we going to turn the table and be something new, or are we going to fall into old habits?
Next up, the 5-1 Giants, led by a talented running back. It's fall football in Jacksonville on Sunday.
Live from your official station of the Jacksonville Jaguars, this is Jaguars All Access. Brought to you by Fields Auto Group. Fields Auto Group. Never pay over MSRP.
Trying to prove ourselves right, trying to prove that we're a good team. I think we are who we put on tape, and I don't think we put great stuff on tape. It's getting back to proving, we're that team that we can be.
I like that sweatshirt Foye Lewican has. I got to get myself one of those. Jaguars try to bounce back here after a 3-game slide here in mid-October and maybe get back to 500 in a couple of weeks. Welcome to Strings Sports Brewery here in Springfield, everybody. We're ready for a big show on Jaguars All Access. Brent Martineau along with Jeff Lageman. Jaguars All Access presented by Fields Auto Group. Welcome in the co-host of this show, Josh Allen, back for another Thursday. And say hello to the Travis Etienne for the first time here on Jaguars All Access. Good to have you, man.
Glad to be here. By the way,
the weather's cooler. You came prepared.
But no, it was freezing this morning, and I just kept the toboggan on all day.
That a baby. Hey, Josh, obviously 3-game losing streak. How focused is this football team right now to get back on the winning side?
I think we're prepared for this week, but I think the biggest takeaway we're angry. You know what I'm saying? We're frustrated in ourselves because we know we're better than that, and we're ready to prove it each week. We know we got a tough opponent this week. The Giants are definitely one of the top teams in the National Football League right now. They close games real well, and that's been their biggest things this year. And we know that's what we've been struggling with, and so we've been working on that in practice, and we're ready to go.
Baptist Health game-changing moments. Let's get right into them from Sunday's game. And where did this come from? JaMycal Hasty, part of the big running attack for the Jags Sunday, Jeff.
Well, an unbalanced line look and 2 tight ends there that got great blocks. Manhurst and Farrell just opened up the crease. And when you're in a short yard situation, Travis, as you know, if you get through that first layer of the defense, there's sometimes not a second layer to it.
No, sir, not at all. And that's what you see right here. Just give credit to the offensive line. Just made it easy for Hasty, and he just had to run. So, as a running back, you love that.
Just make sure you don't trip after that point.
I got to say, I wasn't expecting to run there. I saw Hasty in the backfield, and not you, Travis, and not James. I'm like, they're going to throw it. They're going to fake the run, and they're going to throw it. They fooled me.
Yeah, they fooled the defense also, as you see.
Absolutely. Baptist Health game-changing moments continue, and then we go to that drive. How about the throw to Zay Jones and just the engineering of Trevor Lawrence and this touchdown drive for the lead?
First of all, what a great route by Zay against Stephon Gilmore, one of the best corners that there is in the league, and what a throw by Trevor there on 3rd and 13, a small window, and then you cap it off with the last play, a little RPO to Christian Kirk, a beautiful drive, and was hoping it was going to be the game winner.
Yeah, Jags lost. That was a big-time moment maybe for the young quarterback for the Jacksonville Jaguars and the entire offense. Baptist Health game-changing moments continue, and, well, we got to tell the other side of the story, and it was just a rough afternoon for the defense.
Yeah, and, Josh, I know it had to be tough. I mean, when you have a game to where your offense played so well defensively, you kind of struggled a little bit, but the week before you guys did your thing, and then the offense struggled a little bit. It's a team game, and complementary football is what it's all about, and hopefully this week you can find that level of complementary football this week.
Yes, sir. I think as a defense this week, it's going to be a big game for us. Great opportunity for us to know, to do what we've been doing all year. You know what I mean? And last week was last week. We learned from those mistakes, big mistakes that we made up front and then in the back end as well. But, it's a part of it. You got to charge that one to the game. It's unfortunate, but this week, we got the Giants, Saquon Barkley. A healthy Saquon Barkley is a dangerous Saquon Barkley. But they got to play in Jacksonville. and we know these fans are going to go crazy for us, and it's going to help us win this game.
You know what else is dangerous right now? This guy right to my right-hand side, that's Travis Etienne, really coming on the last couple of weeks. Big game on Sunday. What do you attribute some of the recent success for you here on Sundays the last couple of weeks?
My offensive line. I feel like a running back is a reflection of his offensive line, and they're out there just creating holes for me and making the game really easy for me, so I just give all the credit to them.
All right, I got to add another group in there, wide receivers, because the two wham plays that you had for long runs, Christian Kirk on one, Zay Jones on the other one, key blocks and getting that eighth guy in the box blocked for you on those long runs.
Nah, definitely. I feel like that's the difference between a 10-yard run and a 20-yard run is the receivers willing to block, and we definitely have that here. And I couldn't be playing with a better group of receiver offensive line. So just ready for this weekend, like Josh said. Like, we lost that game, so we're ready to go out here and just show the fans what we're really about.
We're getting off to a terrific start. I just mentioned earlier, 9 touches, 150 yards in the first quarter the last couple of weeks, but you got to find that end zone soon too, right? I mean, there's something to that. You got to check that box soon enough in the NFL.
Yes, sir, definitely. I feel like I definitely want to get there. I feel like I'm kind of allergic to the touchdown right now. Like, it's just not coming. But just me being me, I can't force anything. I have to just keep going through my reads, and when it comes, it's going to come in bunches, I feel like.
I loved watching the drive that Trevor put together for you guys in the offense. There are 18 plays. It's hard to put together 18-play drives. How was Trevor in the huddle, and how was the energy in the huddle overall in that drive?
He was just cool, calm, and collected. I feel like when you have a drive like that, you have the defense. Like, the defense has to respond to you, so it's on us to control that tempo. And everyone's tired at the end of the day, so it's just all about mindset. And I feel like we just challenged the energy in the right way, and that's why we was able to go out there and just do what we done.
Josh, you have a lot of confidence in 16 since he got here, but is that a big moment, even for the rest of the team, to see him deliver, the offense deliver when they needed to? Because there were a couple other times earlier in the year that they hadn't been able to do that.
Yeah, it was a great sign to Trevor take that next step to fight, you know, what people said, oh, the performance that he had, whatever, to go out here and to do it, to win a game for us like that. You know, that's what we asked him to do, and that's what he delivered to do. So, you know, we want him to continue to do that. Obviously, you know, all that's set up by the way we run the ball, and we run the ball really well. You know, so we have 3 guys that can obviously take it to the house at any opportunity that they can. And then once you can do that, run the ball, well, as a defense, I already know. You run the ball, if you're running the ball, keep running the ball, and it's going to set everything up. So he's taking those opportunities, and he's making great decisions.
And this week, I'm going to call this week the Battle of the Backs. Saquon Barkley versus Travis Etienne and his band of merry men. Great matchup. And have you had a chance to watch much of Saquon Barkley over the last couple of years or this year?
Yes, sir. I mean, in college, I used to watch him all the time when he was at Penn State. And when he got in the league, his rookie year was just amazing. So, like, I kind of keeping my eye on him, just been watching his highlights and stuff. So going up against the premier back is always great. It's a challenge. You're a competitor, so I feel as if I go out there and outrush him, then I did my job.
He's pretty good right now, Josh, huh?
We'll help you out with that, brother.
Sir, I appreciate
That's more their job, right? Absolutely. You don't have to go tackle them. Hey, let's take a break. We come back. Jeff always takes us to the film room, and we're taking a look at a Travis Etienne play in the film room here on Jaguars All Access, presented by Fields Auto Group. We're live at Strings Sports Brewery here in Springfield on a beautiful fall evening. Run, Etienne, run. That's what that little guy's saying as well. We'll be right back, live on Fox 30.
Jaguars All Access is brought to you by Fields Auto Group, including Land Rover Jacksonville. Test drive the Land Rover Defender today. LandRoverJacksonville.com. Baptist Health, changing healthcare for good. Fanatics, officially licensed everything. And TIAA Bank, created to serve, built to perform.
Down starter mode, let's go. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Hey, stretch that. Stretch that. Air moss. Air moss. Hey, rock it. Hey, rock it. Rock it.
That's Rayshon Jenkins on the bike. You can get more of that on the Jaguars YouTube channel, also Jaguars.com. Rayshon's been on the show on Jaguars All Access, presented by Fields Auto Group before, and he was fantastic. Rayshon's playing some good football right now, it looks like, as well. Welcome back, live at Strings Sports Brewery in Springfield. Jags and the Giants on Fox 30 this week. That game presented by Florida Blue. Brent, Martineau, Jeff Lageman, Josh Allen, Travis Etienne. Take us to the film room with a big-time play on Sunday.
Well, it's not very often that a play works exactly like you draw them up, but the 48-yard run that Travis Etienne had was exactly like you draw it up. Let's take a look.
Running play, Travis Etienne into the open field. Travis, 40. They're going to get him down inside the 30-yard line, but an explosive run by Travis Etienne.
Welcome into the film rooms. You had a beautiful play design a couple different times. This one was early in the game, and this was the 48, 49-yard run by Travis Etienne, and it's a wham play. I'm going to let you draw the rest.
No doubt. This is what we call a little eye candy. Now, big block right here. Cam got to come out here and make sure we seal this guy. Now, when Shaq comes around, he's going to come and make sure this tackle right here does not penetrate. But the most crucial block is Manhurts. He has to go ahead and seal this. But now, all of a sudden, Kristen come right through here, get enough of this guy. Any great runner, one-on-one, we want to put you on one of these guys. Now you got to go to work, make a miss, and now what we call a Katie by the door.
All right, and the full-length version is going to be available on the Jaguars YouTube channel and later on this week. A great run, Travis, and I love talking some football with Bernie Parmalee, who I played against back in the day. But I had a conversation with him about it, too, and he said that at the very end, you'd probably do something differently if you could at the very end of that run, wouldn't you?
Yes, sir, definitely. I feel like when I seen the defender and the angle that he had, I should have kind of made him stop his feet and then explode again. But I was just in the heat of the moment. I was thinking I was going to outrun him. But then that's just me just being so young in the game and just got to realize it's not college no more, it's the NFL. Everyone's fast. So make him stop his feet next time and then burst again, and I would get in there.
Yeah, Fred Taylor used to have a little move. It was called the dead leg. He just kind of give him just that drag a leg, thinking that the guy might cut back behind him, and it would slow his hips down just for a minute, and then your speed would have smoked him.
Definitely.
I don't think the defender got enough credit on that play, though, for the angle. It was a terrific angle he took.
Yeah, but see, Travis could have changed the angle, right?
Yeah.
Just inside or some kind of change up, and he has to collect his kind of feet just for a second. That gives you the ability then to take away his angle.
Yeah, because me running straight, I made it easy on the defender. That's what he wants. He wants me to just keep going so he can just do a little hawk roll tackle. That makes it really easy on him. So next time I get an opportunity, I'm definitely going to see something different.
And the most underappreciated guy on offense maybe on that play as well, Chris Manhurts. He can block.
Chris Manhurts got the wham, and then Christian Kirk on that, digging that guy out of the box, and then it was one-on-one on that defensive back. He didn't have a chance.
Well, it's Travis Etienne here on Jaguars All Access, presented by Fields Auto Group, along with Josh Allen. And over in Gainesville, there's another Etienne. We go to the Players' Corner to talk a little bit about the brotherly love in the state of Florida when we come back. Jaguars All Access, presented by Fields Auto Group, live from Strings Sports Brewery in Springfield each and every Thursday. Although next week it will be Wednesday because the team goes to London. So join us next week on a Wednesday at 7 p.m.
Live from your official station of the Jacksonville Jaguars, this is Jaguars All Access. Brought to you by Fields Auto Group. Fields Auto Group. Never pay over MSRP.
Got a lot of love for that franchise and that team. They treated me well for 5 years. I'm excited to see those guys. I definitely am excited to compete against them, though, for sure. It's going to be a fun game for me to play in.
Evan Ingram facing that former team, the New York Giants, on Sunday, 1 o'clock game on Fox 30. That game, Jags-Giants, presented by Florida Blue. Welcome back, everybody. Strings Sports Brewery here in Springfield. Fantastic crowd here on a Thursday night. Of course, the Jags trying to get back on the winning track. 2-4, still very much in this thing, but they need a W, and the Giants are 5-1. They'll have to pull, well, I would call it an upset, but Vegas says no, it's not an upset. Jags are a favorite currently. Welcome back to Jaguars All Access, presented by Fields Auto Group. Brent, Martineau, Jeff Lageman, and we welcome in Ashlyn Sullivan from Jaguars.com. She's in the Players' Corner.
Yes, I am, Brent. Players' Corner presented by Fanatics. And poor Travis has been asked about his brother, Trevor Etienne, at the University of Florida. Every single interview he does, but it's such a cool story that you guys are so close. Your family has to love that. But I know you told me you're the worst person in the world to watch his games with. Why is that?
Definitely because I just want to critique everything he does. And then, like, when he gets tackled, it's kind of like, dang, man, like, they hit my little brother. But then also, it's just like, it's really great just seeing him do what he do because, like, he is a really great athlete. And it's just crazy to know that I was living with him my whole life, and just to see him do those things now on the field is amazing, and he just gets me ready for Sunday.
Mm-hmm. And you guys are so supportive of each other. I know he's the same to you. When he gets asked, he hypes you up. But I have to imagine when you guys get on a field together, it's totally different. No more nice guy?
Well, see, we're kind of always on the same team, so, like, I was always a captain, And the first pick is I'm going to pick my brother. Like, no one else is going to get. I'm going to get him because like he's great first off, but then he's my brother, and we kind of just two-man it and like just play with each other the whole game.
I love that. Josh, have you seen Trevor Etienne play at Florida? Don't bring up Florida and Kentucky because I know you're going to.
I'm mad you asked him that.
You know,
I'm mad I asked my dad too.
you know, obviously I had to bring it up a couple times, you know, but we're not going to talk about it. And there's a lot of Florida fans, and I don't want to make it that type of show today.
You don't want to be that guy.
Out of respect.
We have to keep it with the family here. I know your little boys, Wesley and Julian, they're getting ready to play football here soon, right?
Soccer.
Soccer.
I wanted to play football, but I know how dangerous this sport is. Mm-hmm. So let me take the grunt of it, man. And if they want to play my second born, just telling you, just found out that I play football. So now it's, let's play football. Daddy, you play football? And then I get him around all my teammates, and he's like, these football players?
Yep.
And just amazing. He's just amazed. So I don't know with him, you know, I don't know if I can like get that about him, but I think he's gonna be the one.
What do you think you did every day when you left for work?
Go to work.
We just didn't know what it was.
Daddy at work.
I love that. Brent, kids are awesome. They just have no idea.
Yeah, there is something very cool about that. No matter how good the game goes on Sunday, you go home and that little guy doesn't care what you do.
No. Soccer's good for young kids too, by the way.
Absolutely. Hey, let's take a break. We come back. We've got the headlines coming up for this game on Sunday and more with Travis Etienne and Josh Allen. We're live at Strings Sports Brewery here in Springfield. Again, Wednesday night next week because the team goes to London. So join us 7 o'clock Wednesday next week. We're live on Fox 30.
Live from your official station of the Jacksonville Jaguars, this is Jaguars All Access. Brought to you by Fields Auto Group. Fields Auto Group. Never pay over MSRP.
We'll take a look at the injury updates. One key one to watch, of course, Foley Fatukasi. Jags have not forced a turnover since Fatukasi went out of the lineup in Philadelphia. Shaq Griffin also missed another practice today. Homestand, of course, the Giants, then London. That's a home game, and no bye after London. It will be against the Raiders here in Jacksonville. And how about this? This will surprise some people. The Giants have never won a football game in Jacksonville. 0 for 3. How about that?
How about keeping it that way?
That's a good idea. Welcome back here to Strings Sports Brewery here in Springfield. Brent Martineau along with Jeff Lageman, Jaguars All Access presented by Fields Auto Group. Josh Allen each and every week always brings a guest. He's kind enough to do so. And we've got Travis Etienne, Jaguars running back with us. You know, you just talked about Trevor over there, your brother. You're really confused. It's very confusing. Travis, Trevor. Your college teammate, of course, is the one you play with. You know this guy better than anybody. What do you see out of Trevor Lawrence after the struggles of last year, what he had to go through, and now some of the maturation here in season 2 with Doug Peterson?
I've seen a lot of growth. I just seen him mature a lot on the football field. I feel like he command offense now. I feel like last year I wasn't in the huddle with him, so I don't know how it was. But I know now he's in the huddle, he's confident, and he just has that swagger. He's getting his swagger back to himself, and that's what I love to see.
I just love how calm Trevor is, and I think I appreciate that most. This week, this guy here is from Montclair, New Jersey. Okay, growing up in Montclair, New Jersey. Giants fan?
Steelers,
okay.
but Steelers
How
fan.
does that happen?
That makes sense.
Troy Polamalu. I remember watching the Super Bowl, man. I don't know what Super Bowl it was, but I remember watching Super Bowl on my TV as a child, just sitting there and all. And then just like Troy Polamalu was just so animated, and I just loved it. So then I just became a Steelers fan until I got drafted.
Yeah. How much of a football fan are you in general? And just playing against the New York Giants, playing against Saquon Barkley, playing against guys that you watched on TV a little bit over the last few years?
I feel like football has really grown on me since I'm in it now. But I mean, I watched Odell Beckham Jr. at the Giants growing up, so I feel like it's cool. It's just cool to now, like, the people you used to watch, now that they're rivals. Like, I watch Saquon Barkley a lot. Now he's my rival, and I feel like that's what you want as an athlete, and that's what makes us better.
Kind of weird. I remember the first time walking out for my first game ever in uniform, and Lawrence Taylor was leaning up against the wall in uniform. Preseason game, it was like, oh my God. That's Lawrence Taylor.
Yeah,
That's Lawrence Taylor.
Oh, and by the way, you guys are in the grind of it all. Sometimes you don't get a chance to sit back and just appreciate it, and maybe you do. You get to do that on Thursday. Don't sit back and appreciate it on Sunday. Make them appreciate you on Sunday this week. Good luck against the Giants, Josh.
Thank you.
Josh Allen, Travis Etienne, Jaguars and Giants. That game on Sunday on Fox 30 presented by Florida Blue. Hopefully the bank will be rocking on Sunday. It's going to be rocking the next few weeks. A lot of football in that stadium in town over the next 3 weeks. Thanks for joining us from Strings Sports Brewery. Looks like he got an autograph. He's a happy camper going home. Have a good night, everybody.
From your official station of the Jacksonville Jaguars, thanks for watching Jaguars All Access. Brought to you by Fields Auto Group. Fields Auto Group. Never pay over MSRP.